Hey there, CJ Math students, and welcome to Notes 2.2. Today we're going to be adding integers with like and unlike signs. So first, let's take this scenario. Two alien armies are getting ready to meet. Each, we'll call it circle or positive alien, cancels out each dot or negative alien. Look at the scenarios below and determine who wins each battle. So for battle 1, I counted up all my circles or positive aliens, and I found 10 of them. I counted up all my dots or negative aliens, and I found 10 of them. And I'll see that positives and negatives cancel each other out. So goodbye to all you guys. And we'll see that no one wins. And we have 0 winning aliens left. So this is basically saying negative 10, positive 10, because we had 10 positives, plus negative 10 is equal to 0. Right? Basically, when you add a number and its opposite, you'll always get 0. That is called the additive inverse. All right. Battle 2. I counted up all my circles or positive aliens, and I had 8. And then I counted up all my dots or negative aliens, and I had 12. And remember, positives and negatives cancel each other out, so these guys are killing each other off. And then look, I have 4 negatives left. So the negative aliens win. And they had 4 left, or negative 4, right? So this is basically saying 8 plus negative 12, so we're 12 negatives, is equal to negative 4, right? Notice how I had more negatives, and therefore I had a negative in my answer. Look at battle 3. All right, so let's count the positives. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 positives this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 negatives. All right, they guys cancel each other out, and you'll notice I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positives left. So my positives win. I had 6 left, and this is basically the same problem as saying 13 plus negative 7 is equal to 6, right? Last battle, again, count your positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positives. That means I'm going to have 15 negatives. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Again, positives and negatives cancel each other out. So you'll notice you'll have the negatives winning this battle. And they had 10 left over, so we'll call them negative 10, which is the same thing as saying 5 plus negative 15 is equal to negative 10. All right, so now if we take a look at this, we can figure out our rules. So again, the O aliens represent positive numbers, and the dot aliens represent negative numbers. So how many positive aliens were in battle 1, and how many negatives? You'll notice we had 10 positives and 10 negatives. So how many positive numbers were in battle 1? 10. And how many negatives? 10. They're just trying to break this down for you. Represent the total number of aliens in battle sentence. That's basically saying 10 plus negative 10, just like we did. Since the aliens, positive or negatives, cancel each other out, what is the solution that you wrote above? And we said 0, right? Basically, we said 10 plus negative 10 is an example of opposites adding together, or the additive inverse, remember. All right, so our rules, when adding signs that are the same, you add the integers and keep the sign. We're going to call this same signs add keep, or SSAK. Same signs, if they're both positive or negative, you just add them and keep the sign, positive or negative, right? Negative 2 plus negative 2 is equal to negative 4. Negative 7 plus negative 3 is equal to negative 10. Just add them up, keep the sign. Just like 5 plus 2 is equal to 7, right? They're both positive, stay positive. The next rule, when signs are different, subtract the integers, keep the sign of the integer with the greatest absolute value. We're going to call this DSSM. Different signs subtract and more. Keep the sign that you have more of. So for instance, if I had 10 plus negative 4, I'm actually going to subtract these. 10 minus 4, which is 4. I have more positives, so my answer is 6. But if I had negative 12 plus 7. Again, subtract them, but I have more negatives this time, so 12 minus 7 is 5, but since I have more negatives, it's 5. Notice it works both ways, too. So if I rewrote a problem like this, negative 7 plus 11, again, I'm going to subtract them, always the one we have more of. 11 minus 7 equals 4, right? I could do 8 plus negative 15. Again, subtract them. 15 minus 8 is equal to 7, but I have more negatives, right? So whenever I have more of a positive or negative, that should be my answer, positive or negative, right? Backside real quick, it says use the number line to find the sum. So first, label the type of problem. Do we have same signs or different signs? We have different signs. So it's a DSSM, meaning I'm going to different sign subtract. I'm going to start at 2. 1, 2, here's 2. Start here. And then I'm going to move back 10 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. End up right there. And my answer is negative 8. So 2 plus negative 10 is negative 8. Number 2, again, label it DSSM, negative 3 plus 6. Different signs subtract more. Hopefully in your head you could do 6 minus 3 is 3. I got more positive, so my answer should be 3, right? But now we can double check it. We can start at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. And then we're going to go back 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And notice what I land on? I land on 3, right? Just like I said, this was my answer, right? Just like I said, I should circle that as well. Let's do one where they have the same signs, such as negative 4 plus negative 2. We would call that SSAK, where you just add them up and keep the sign. So what's 4 plus 2? 6. Keep the sign. Negative 6 should be your answer, right? So start at negative 2. 1, 2, negative 2 right there. And then from this spot, go back another 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And look where I land up. I should land up at negative 6, my answer, just like I said. All right, let's do one more, like 4 plus negative 4, right? Start at 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I should label this problem. It's a DSSM, different signs, subtract more. And then I'm going to go back 4 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And look what I end up on. End up on 0. So clearly, net 4 plus negative 4 is 0. Right? Problem solving, you're going to go ahead and do yourself. Also, make sure you finish any of these other problems that we haven't finished in video on your own. That's it.